Good morning, my dear students. I hope you all are fine. Welcome to our English lesson. Today, as you know, this is the last lesson in our unit. And as you know, what is the last lesson in each unit? Yes, excellent. It's about writing. Today we have a new type of writing. Okay? As we know that this year we have four types of writing: informative and interactive, which we had in the first semester, evaluative and narrative, which we will have this semester. We already had in the previous unit the evaluative writing. Today we have narrative writing. Okay? So, do you remember the previous lesson? What was it about? Yes, Ali? Yes, excellent. It was reading lesson. Can you remember the title of the lesson? Yes, Mona? Yes, it was about short story. What was its title? A Noisy Neighbor. Yes. Did you enjoy reading this story? Yes, excellent. What did you learn from this story? Yes, Sammy? Excellent. Yes, to be kind to our neighbor. Yes, and don't annoy them. Excellent. Yes. So each story has a certain message we learn from it. Okay. Does anyone have a talent to write a story in English or in any other language, in Arabic, in any other language? Does anyone have this talent? Yes. Yes, Ali. You write short stories. Excellent. Good. I hope that you will be a good writer. So, in this lesson, we will learn the narrative writing, which means how to write story, how to write short story. Today, our lesson is about narrative writing. Okay? So we will identify the framework of writing a story. Okay? How can I write a story? What are the important points that I must put in my consideration when I'm writing a story? So try to concentrate with me because we will learn and we will identify the framework together, okay? And then we will apply these points or these elements of the narrative writing on the readings that we had in the previous lesson, on the stories that we had last lesson, which is about a noisy neighbor. Okay? Then we will write, and I will give you some worksheet. There are some pictures in it, and I will ask you to write a short story about these pictures. Okay? And of course, we will use the Padlet website or Padlet app. Okay? I sent you the link that you will go on it and write on using the Padlet website or Padlet. Okay, so let's go to the framework or the most important points you must put in your consideration when you are writing a narrative writing. Okay, the first thing that you must put in narrative writing is the setting. What is the setting? Setting is the time and place. So you must mention the time and the place of your events, of the stories that you are writing about. Time means that there are some common time that we can start with, like one day, once upon a time, or a certain time or a specific time of the event of your story. The place where the actions happen, in the street, in a school, at home, in the sea, whatever. So this is the setting. Then the characters, the people, or even the animals, or even the birds that are in your story, in the events of your story. Okay? Then you will go to develop and go with your action. Okay? Try to be logically while you are writing and while you are describing the events of your action until you reach the climax. What is the climax? The conflict, the problem. There are something you want to solve, or there is some conflict or some problem in the actions of the story. the people or the characters in the story try to solve it. Okay, then you will follow with your action until you reach to the resolution, the solution of the climax or the conflict of the story, then the end of the story, and you can write a comment. So I can explain to you that when you are writing a story, it's like you are climbing a mountain. So you start from here, from the bottom. Here you the introduction, introduce your setting, your characters, okay, and start with your action, rise with action, rise with action, until you reach here, the top, which is the climax, the conflict, the problem. Okay? Then you will fall with your action, fall down, going down with the until you reach the resolution or the end or the solution of the problem and the end of your story. So it's like when you are climbing a mountain and going down like this. So introduction, rising action, climax, falling action until the resolution. This like this. So when you write your story, try to divide your story into three main parts. The first part is the introduction, which you will introduce the setting and the main characters in the story. The second part, which may be divided into two paragraphs, you will develop your action until you reach the climax, the conflict. Then the last part is the ending, the resolution or the conclusion of your story, okay, and finding the solution, and then at last you can write a comment at the end of your story. Okay, we will apply these elements or these explanation or clarifications that we did on the story that we had in the previous lesson, a noisy neighbor. Okay, so we will try to extract from this story that we had in the previous lesson these things. We will try to extract the setting, the main characters, the rising actions, the climax, and the resolution. Okay, and how the story is divided. Then we will apply and write using the Padlet and the link that I sent to you. So now let's go to our book on page 22 and try to apply on the stories that we had in the previous lesson, the elements or the points of the narrative writing or the framework of narrative writing to check your understanding and to check that you understand. Then you will apply by writing by yourself. Okay? So open your book and go to page 22.